If somebody asks me that, Ayo, tell me about your life, I'll tell them, go and watch Oga Bolagi. You see a part of my life in that movie. Hi friends, welcome back again to my channel. Today I'll be critiquing a Nollywood movie titled Oga Bolagi.
Bolagi! Bolagi!
Oga Bolagi tells of the story of Bolagi, a laid-back middle-aged male musician living with his mom in a local city in Lagos, Nigeria. His ways of life changed after he met with a little girl that sells oranges on the streets of Lagos. Now, I will be telling you of the good, the bad, and the ugly of this movie. I would also be rating this movie on a scale of 0 to 100%. So please stay tuned to the end of this video to find out if I recommend this movie or not. And if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. Kindly become my patron by supporting me. The link is in the description box in this video. So without further ado, let us delve into this video together. Now, the first thing I like about this movie is the fact that the title of the movie did not give me a clue to the storyline of the movie. The title of the movie is Oga Bolagi, and Oga is a Yoruba word, but it means senior or boss in English. Now, when you piece Oga Bolagi together, it simply means senior Bolagi or boss Bolagi. Now, when I saw this title, I felt that the storyline will revolve around a character, a character that is a boss or a CEO that owns a company or that works in a big organization. But then I read the synopsis and it was a completely different ball game. It was completely different from what I already envisioned. So that pulled me in, that triggered me to want to watch the movie, and that is what I like about the movie. Now, at this point, I would like to give honor unto whom honor is due. I would like to appreciate the actors, the directors, producers, crew, writers, and everybody that has come together to produce this beautiful work. They deserve plenty pop-off and plenty bottles of cold zobo. Trust me guys, they deserved it because they did fantastically well. Now, the actors brought life to the characters. They made the characters become so real that I connected with the characters. You see, if a character was happy, I would become happy. If a character is sad or sorrowful, I become sorrowful. That was how deep the actors made me to connect with the characters. It was so interesting. I just really love this, and it was related to me, guys, personally to me, because this shows a part of my life. If somebody asks me that, Ayo, tell me about your life, I'll tell them, go and watch Oga Bolagi. You see a part of my life in that movie. It was that deep, guys. I also like the child actor. She did well. She did fantabulously well, and I like Oga Bolagi as a person. I like the fact that he is happy and content with his situationship. I like the fact that although he's facing financial struggles, financial crisis, he still found fun and happiness in the crisis that he was in. So I like that about him. Then I like the relationship that Oga Bolagi had with his mom. That relationship is so unique. It just depicts a typical Niger mom and son relationship. In fact, a Niger mom and daughter relationship, because that relationship right there is a typical one to mine. That reminded me of how my mom wakes me up, how she tells me to do house chores. Like, no matter how old I am, whenever I stay under my mom's roof, I must obey and abide by rules. I must wash the plates, clean the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, all those things brought back memories, and it's interesting to watch. I also like the sequential exclamations from Bolaji's mom. You see that?
Bolagi!
Ma,
I love it. Like, I just like the way that was infused in the movie, and that just reminded me, that just brought back memories. Like, I was nostalgic after watching this movie, guys. Like, I was in a happy place filled with memories and great reminders of what had happened to me in the past. Now, this movie would be so relatable to any Naija youth or any Naija person that was not born with a silver spoon and that lived in a local area in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. And if you as a person want to know about Nigerians, you can watch this movie and get a very interesting insight as to how Nigerian youths survive in Lagos, Nigeria. Second thing I like about this movie is the cinematography. I love every little detail that was focused on in this movie. It just brought back memories, you know, childhood memories. It made me connect with the characters the more. It's so interesting. You know, the attention was paid to the details in the environment, in the location, you know, and that made sense. That made so much sense. It made it relatable. I also love the sound effect, and I love the songs in this movie. It's a mixture of highlife and Afrobeat music, and that brought life to the character. That pulled me in the more. Now, I also love the relationship between Oga Bolagi and his friends, Osas and Omo. I love the comedic side to that friendship. I like Omo as a person, as a character. I like Osas too as well, although
Osas, please don't come near me with that smelling body.
Like, guys, you see, that actor brought life to the character, and in real life, if I see that actor, I would be feeling that the actor is the character Osas, and he should not near me because I might be feeling that he will be smelling. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. That is how deep it was to me. I like the relationship between Oga Bolagi and his friends, and I just like the comedic aspect of the whole relationship. Now, moving on to the bad and the ugly. Well, before I tell you of the bad and the ugly, if you've not seen this movie before and you don't want to see spoilers, kindly pause the movie right here. Go watch the movie and come back to watch this video, because this point that I'll be stating for the bad and the ugly, they have some spoilers in it, and I do not want to soil your mood, okay? Now, the number one on my list right here is the fact that the directors did not allow me to connect with how Ajua's death made Oga Bolagi to be serious in pursuing his career. Now, fine, Oga Bolagi was sad, he was sorrowful after he discovered that Ajua died, right? But he, you know, the way he was crying just felt like, okay, he's crying because a little girl died, right? But I did not feel connected with how the death of Ajua made him serious with his career. You know, I felt that the directors or the producers should have allowed the character to show that he was triggered to pursue his career because of Ajua's death. You know, they should have included a scene where Oga Bolagi was reflecting on the resilient spirit of Ajua, because Ajua, she is a little girl and she hawks on the streets. She sells oranges. She is a girl that has good marketing skills. She is very resilient. She has that Naija spirit, and you know, the directors and the producers should have allowed us to see how Oga Bolagi looked at this history, the lifestyle of Ajua, and how he imbibed that resilient spirit into pursuing his character. So that is what I feel that should have been included, because after I watched the movie, I started to think and wonder why Oga Bolagi was crying and how he became serious with his life, because it was not portrayed in the movie. Now, another thing that was not shown in this movie that I feel should be shown is the public transport problems. Now, in Lagos, Nigeria, there is always public transportation business. You would always see agbero, that is hoodlums, roaming around trying to get money from the bus driver or from the bus conductor. That was not shown in this movie, and I feel that it should be a part of the movie, so the directors need to look deeply into this as well. Now, I personally feel that the ending was rushed. Like, come on now, all of a sudden Oga Bolaji's love interest came back to him and she told of what she had been through after she left him and all of that. You know, I just feel that that was seriously rushed. I feel that instead of the movie being rushed, it should have had a sequel to it, you know, because I do not know if at the end of the day Oga Bolaji made it in life, or if at the end of the day he got married to his love interest. Like, what happened to Vicky? Like, what happened to Osas and Omo at the end of the day? Did Oga Bolaji make it? Did he hit? Did his song blow? You know, all these things were not shown. It just lets me imagine, well, is that a cliffhanger? Is there a sequel to this? I do not know. So I just feel that they should have ended the movie well, or added Oga Bolaji part 1, you know, and make us expecting a part 2, so that would have made more sense. Alright guys, that is all I have to say. As for me, I completely recommend this movie, and I give this movie a sweet 70%. Oh yes, I recommend that you watch this movie. It's an interesting one. It is relatable. I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.